Hello friends, welcome back to Learn by Rahul, and today we are going to discuss about Java, a very good topic, constructor. So firstly we understand what is constructor, then types of constructors. Okay. So what is the constructor? Constructor is a block of code similar to the method, and it is called when instance of class is created and the constructor name must match the class name. Okay, and it cannot have a return type like void. So currently maybe it is not you are not understanding, but I will let you know by the example. And if we talk about the types of Java constructors, so we have two types of constructor: default constructor and the parameterized constructor. So let's understand what is the exactly the constructor work. So suppose I'm taking a constructor A. Okay, so as I have already declared the a constructor name must match the class name. So what is my class name? A. Okay, now suppose I'm printing here constructor is calling. Okay, now it is not automatically will get calls. Why? You can say I have executed but nothing is showing. Why? Because it never will call. When it will call, it is called when an instance of class is created. Okay. So what will we do? I need to create a object. So how we can add by new a. Okay. Now I have created object of class A. Now again I'm running it. See, constructor is calling. It's mean this method is called when we have created a object of this class. So we can also take it as a default constructor. Okay. Now let me take another example of default constructor. Suppose we have the public class default constructor, initialize the ID, initialize the string name, and void. Now this time I'm taking the void display. Okay, so this is not a constructor. Why? Because we are taking what? Void. Okay, now I have created two objects s1 and s2. Now I'm calling s1 dot display and s2 dot display. So what will be output? Let's run. So here you can see it's showing 0 and null. Why? Because it is automatically creating a default constructor. So you are not creating any constructor, so compiler provide you as a default constructor. Okay, so that's why we are getting 0, 0 for what? ID, and null for what? Name, because we have initialized it. Okay, and as we know that the return type is void, so that's why we are getting here 0 and null. Now move on the next one, the parameterized constructor. Okay, so currently we have created an object. Okay, now we have the another constructor. So simply, what is the exactly mean of the parameterize? Here we pass the parameter in the constructor. Okay, let's suppose I'm taking here int I comma I can pass it here, not a string. I'm taking like the int this time j. Okay. Now I'm passing here parameterize as 5 comma 6. So here you can see we have the two constructor. One is the default constructor and the second is parameterize. This is what the parameterize. Now calling parameter constructor. Okay. So interviewer directly asked you which method would be called. So the parameterized constructor always call. Why? Because we are passing it here 5 to 6. Okay. Not system.println. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now fine. Okay. So now I'm running it. So here, what do you see? Calling parameter constructor. It is not called to this. Okay. Let's. I'm deleting it. Now I'm calling again. Now check it. What would be the output? The output is constructor is calling. So it is calling this one by default constructor, not the parameterize. Why? Because we didn't pass the parameterize. If I want to call the both, so what will we do? Object obj1 equal to new a. Now I'm passing here 7 comma 8. Okay. So this construct would be call here constructor is calling, and this constructor would call calling parameter constructor method. Let's check the output. So this is by default constructor is calling, and this is the parameter constructor is calling. So this is all about the constructor. Thank you.